Maravida and Suki here in the second leg of the semi-final. We are about to get kickoff ready and on the way. Maravida start us off in this semi-final, and they have a 2-0 lead over Suki. They are playing at home in the Wavecrest Arena. Attacking from the bottom of your screens to the top is Maravida, and attacking from the top of your screens to the bottom is Suki in their yellow and black jerseys. And Suki have it all to do to get their stay in the final. They need to overturn a 2-0 aggregate deficit, and they tried to make her with a very quick shot there by Suki, but well saved by Maralon. They need to overturn a 2-0 deficit if they have to find their way into the first ever PFA World Cup final. But they have Maravida's strong defense to contend with after they were completely dismantled in their home ground. For Maravida, the situation is very simple for them as Suki is about to take this corner. It's just to defend, and they almost get that goal with a good header, but well saved again by Maralon. They know the goalkeeper, Maralon, will be very important for Maravida as well as the defense, because they need to keep this 2-0 victory at the 2-0 lead on aggregate to progress to the first ever PFA World Cup final and bring history to their country. And the ball now is Mara on the wing. Again, good defense by Suki. Here they come for the counter-attack, and it's almost a shoot-on-side policy for Suki as far as they're able to get the first goal, because a matter of the next goal being the most important one. Suki scoring first to me, the momentum is on there. They try again to make another one, but again Maralon comes out on top on this occasion. Both teams are very, very locked in this battle as referee blows for half-time. Looking at the stats at the break here, possession rightfully goes to Suki, 54% to Maravida's 46%. In terms of shots and shots on target, is 3 and 5 respectively, and 3 and 4. Suki clearly putting on the pressure on Maravida with the corner that almost led to the goal, but well saved by Maralon. But again, we still have 45 minutes of action left to play. Can Suki find their way to a first ever World Cup, or can Maravida just sit out this draw and win on aggregates to progress to the final? Stay tuned as the second half starts right now, and don't forget, if you are enjoying the football in action, don't forget to like, share and subscribe as we continue to build this community of football lovers. The second half starts right now. Suki have just 45 minutes to get at least 2 goals to secure themselves a place in the PFA World Cup final for a chance at staying in this competition, while Maravida also have 45 minutes to keep this lead intact or to extend it to make their way to the final. They've done the hard work in the first leg, now they have to do an even much more difficult one in this second half. Suzuki on the ball, gives it to Sukilem. Sukido looking dangerous on this attack as they hold possession. Suki block, looking to pass the ball in. He does so, as a beautiful header by Suki. And Maralon with another outstanding save. Sukimi plays the corner kick, and a very good defense by Maravida. Maralon's performance has been the difference between these two sides. Suki would have gotten the 2 goals they needed all the way from the first half, if not for the goalkeeper Maralon. He makes another important save once again, and defense were able to mop that one up. And it's Maralon. Come here, it's Maravida, and then Suki able to get the ball off the attacker. They need to keep on mounting the pressure on Maravida, because if you knock on the door for so long in football, eventually it could get open, but time is not on Suki's side. As they progress the ball, is Sukilem. Find Shesuki looking for another good cross, but nobody was there to meet it. And is recycled again by Sukimi. Well met by the Suki attacker, but another good save by Maralon, the goalkeeper. The time is no longer on their side. His last chance to loom as Regi Mara for Marasaki, wasting as much time as possible on Osuki for Sukilem. They will want to rush this one. It's just 2 minutes left to go, and the fans are already on their feet cheering their team up to the final. The referee has the whistle in his mouth as the last attack by Maravida is played, and the referee has blown the final whistle, and it is 0-0 on the break, and Maravida are heading into the first ever PFA World Cup final in Napoca. They've done the hard work in the first leg and they just had to defend in the second leg as it ends in the Wavecrest Arena. Maravida 0, Suki 0, but Maravida go to the final 2-0 on aggregate. At Wavecrest Arena in Falmouth City, Maravida completed the job with a disciplined and composed performance, holding Suki to a goalless draw and sealing a 2-0 aggregate victory in this first semi-final second leg of the PFA World Cup. Suki came into the match knowing they had to chase the game, and it showed in the start. As we look at it here, they dominated possession, 56% of the ball, pushing Maravida deep for long spells and firing 7 shots, all of them on target. But despite the pressure, Maravida's defense stood firm. But Maravida, by contrast, were clinical and calm. With just 44% possession, they picked their moments very carefully, registering 4 shots on target from 4 attempts, a perfect conversion rate that reflected their efficiency rather than the volume of the shots they were bringing out. Suki earned 2 corners, and the sustained pressure throughout the match was very much, but the breakthrough never came. And Maravida's defense and the goalkeeper, especially Moralon, stayed alert and denied Suki the goal that would have reignited this tie. So at full time, the stalemate was enough. Maravida marched on to the first ever PFA World Cup final in Napoca, while Suki now turned their attention to the third place playoff, where pride and bronze medals are still on the line. But that's all the action we have for you here in Falmouth. Next up, we head to the Red Indies Stadium for the second semi-final second leg between Iskara and Gilland, and that one is still wide open with just that 1 goal between both sides, and we find out who will be facing Maravida in the final. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out the last video, and if you missed it, subscribe to the channel as we push towards 70 subscribers, and every sub helps grow this World Cup universe and the PFA universe in general. So every view is very much appreciated. Thank you very much. But that's all the time we have for you today. We will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.